see you. I just can't read who you are. Put my eyeballs on. What's up, B? Tanner, howdy. Gorilla, howdy, howdy. Warwick, what's up, mate? I'm driving around a damn loaner truck. I hate when that happens. What's up, Sassy? Don't recall seeing you on here before. Ralph? I'm not. No, what's up, Alvin? Well, welcome, Sassy. Yeah, it's one of our extra trucks. You're a glutton for self-punishment. I heard they're getting participation trophies to all the losers. Paul, what's up? Nomad, howdy. My new truck's in the shop. Spend all them damn dollars on a high-dollar piece of equipment. Don't get me started. It's the products we put out anymore. I know it. I'm having a bad hair day, Brad. And howdy. Well, you're quite welcome. I hope it helped. Whatever I told you was probably the truth, unless Paul had something to do with it. Oh, I've been driving over 25 years. Kelly, what's up, my brother? Stoner, what's up? Nah, I'm in somebody else's truck. Well, it will be somebody else's truck. All I can say is I hope they're a smoker. Paul, why ain't you putting yourself through that shit? Nomad, not Noman. He's a nomad. He ain't got no home. You're roaming around like Stone. Stone's a rolling stone. Actually, Stone keeps getting just kicked and rolling on down. Oh, they decided they're going to kick you off tonight, dude? That ain't all bad. I got here and took a little nap. Evidently it stormed while I was napping. Grandma called a couple of times, evidently. Second time she woke me up. I was dead, dude. I was talking to Paul when I got here. I was dead to the world. I had some wiring issues, Ralph. I've been driving over 25 years, Sassy. I'm old and burnt out. Research. You ain't been in since the last time I seen you. Yep, piece of equipment, Stone. See, you're learning, youngin'. Be empty by 11. You got enough hours to get you home. Don't apologize to Nomad. You made it feel good. You brought the attention to it. Why in the world would you want to beat Dallas traffic? Dude, that's the fun of going home where you live. That way you can tell everybody about all the traffic you fought just to come see them. Yeah, no man is dead to the flesh. He ain't dead to the fish. He stopped by somewhere and paid some kids to let him take pictures of the fish they caught so he could try telling us how he had caught fish. Oh, split sleeper berth is a pain in the ass. You don't want to do it. Leave it to people like Stone that like to be complicated. It's an 8-2 split. I ain't going into it. I don't do it. It's the easy way to get yourself jacked up. Back in those days, Paul, we could do a split sleeper berth. It was easy. They made it complicated now. Back when we only had to have an 8-hour break, you'd stop in the morning, get your 4-hour sleeper berth so that the traffic would get on through. Then you'd get up and go trucking, then take your 4-hour break in the evening, let the traffic get done, or afternoon actually. Then you'd go trucking all night. A little extensive coloring in between. Ah, the good old days when we didn't have a clue what we was doing, right, Kelly? I say that, Sassy. You'd be surprised how many of these new young drivers get on my videos and tell me I ain't got a clue. "15 people and 7 thumbs up. What is up with that?" I ain't in Texas. I'm in Louisiana. Shreveport. Oh, Tanner, that sucks, man. That hurts just reading it. Broke my shin on a hitch today. My knee bent the wrong way and I kissed the ground. Damn it. Them hitches, boy. I've still got bone fragments floating around in my shins from hitting them things. And I had one on the back of the van so we wouldn't lose it. Grandma kept hitting it. She had me take it off. Well, she had Lakota take it off. One of us took it off. No, I ain't gonna watch no damn Democratic debate. See, what's up? I'll take your word for it. See, you must be referring to one of my videos. Did I go on a rampage in it? How is Trump going to run against Santa Claus? Good question. Well, that's a personal belief, Brad. I have tattoos myself. The Bible does tell us not to get tattoos, not to mark our flesh. My understanding, like you said, is contributing that tattoo to something else. of worship. And even after I became a Christian, me and Grandma both went and got these on our forearms, which is a Christian tattoo. So it's a matter of your personal belief. I had a conversation with a good friend of mine. His father was a preacher, and we was discussing tattoos, and he fell back to the Old Testament where it said that. And I said, well, that's Old Testament. He said, well, God's the same today, tomorrow, and forever. Well, I don't want to confuse people, all right? Yes, the Bible did say that. However, there are things that have changed over time. You know, we no longer are doing a lot of the practices that we had in the Old Testament. So, like I said, it's a matter of personal belief. If I was you, if you're a Christian person, I would pray on it quite a while, more than once, and see what God puts on your heart and be honest with yourself about it. And I have my tattoos, some I had before I became a Christian, and one that I've got since. All right, research. Good night. Well, of course, they're going to promise everything. I did a post on my wall, my Facebook wall, where they just passed, what was it, $4.9 million or billion dollars for the border relief stuff. But none of it can be used for a wall. None of it can be used by ICE. It's only to help the illegals come over. Transportation, housing, food. Really? Plosky, blah, whatever her name is. Poo-poo face, I call her. She's a dumbass. Yep, I'm a hater. You got me right, Nomad. Damn, Paul, I thought your 3 months was up by now. New me, what's up? I had Paul answer your question the other day. I think that was your question. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Feline. Well, me and Grandma was talking about getting one right here. And it would be the a picture of our son we lost. That'd be cool, Brad. Of course, most people can't read your tattoo, right? You think they're gonna fit in, Paul? JJ, what's up? Dude, half the time here lately, I ain't been answering my phone, so any of you that have my phone number, if I ignore your call, don't be offended. The GPS has been being real stupid, and a lot of times I have to bring maps up on my phone to help navigate. And when I got it up, if it's not important, I don't call. Thank you, Paul. Big Kev, what up? Well, that's what I preach, Sassy. I've got a lot of videos. And by the way, since you're new, let me invite you Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time. I share the word. I am a devoted Christian. Some of the drivers in here got asking me to share the word on Sunday mornings. And I have been. Of course, we're only down to like 2 on Sunday mornings. I don't get it. Why people ask for it and then don't show up. But Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Me, Paul, and Nomad's been working on something for this Sunday. Ramey, what up? If you can make a living without driving, I would suggest you do it, Ramey. Well, thank you, Sassy. Been almost 7 years ago. Sunday made 7 years. Is it 6 or 7? 7, I think. It was in 12, I think, that we lost him. Actually, Stone, I think I told you to do that in one of my videos, didn't I? He talked about sending me dry erasers. For those that don't know, in one of my videos, I told you to get the dry erasers, look your routing up that you're needing, and write it in dry erasers on your windshield. That way you've got it right up there. It's not blocking your view. You can look through it. And you have your directions. I hear you, Kev. I done took a nap today, and I didn't make my 2 deliveries here in the Shreveport area. I went in, ate a dinner, and took a nap. Well, that's true, Tanner. Ramey, Tanner's talking to you. Uh-huh. I know. Do you still use them, Stone? Well, that's pretty good. You on a dedicated route? I live pretty close to Houston, but not quite close enough to make it worthwhile to do any of them places. This company gets me home every weekend. I don't want to have to drive an hour plus both ways twice a day. That makes 12-hour day into 14 plus. In the middle of Kansas. Mr. BBQ. Didn't you say you was getting ready to move to El Paso? I thought you said you were going to do your training and then move to El Paso. Stone had talked to Melton. If you're getting your CDLs on your own, you might talk to Schneider. I would definitely be, any company I was thinking about, I'd be questioning them about El Paso. Do they have anything in and out of there? You want one preferably with a yard there. And if you're going to move to El Paso, you really need one with a yard there so you can park your truck and trailer on their yard on your home time. Although El Paso is a good place to lose your truck and trailer. Well, I know about that getting off the beaten path. You need to go haul some boats, Stone. You'll learn about getting off the beaten path. You'll damn sure see some countryside. Somebody stick a link up there for my shirts. Stone has requested a special shirt be made. He's got to give me a picture. Nomad, did you talk to your nephew? Can he do that picture? We're going to use one of Stone's. Well, my problem with starting with any new flatbedder is the training you're going to get. Stone, y'all don't go El Paso, do you? See, Stone done some research into the flatbedding, and he wound up going with Maverick simply because of their training. And he got some pretty decent training in it. But I don't think they go to El Paso, dude. That would suck. Well, traveling's one thing. You don't get to see much but from the highway. But yeah, there you go. Thank you, JJ. There's the link for t-shirts and stuff. I would appreciate the support. Louisville to Jackson. That ain't all bad, dude. You do that, what, 10 hours or less? Yeah. Coming over illegal don't make them illegal either. They're not criminals. Gotcha. You thinking about it? What, hauling boats? Dude, I loved hauling my boats. Well, your company over there, I don't know, but with that outfit, well, both outfits I hauled boats for, I loved it. But y'all load your boats different than we did. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Working on the picture? Okay. The glass guys go out there, but see, he's just getting his CDL. He'd be a rookie. I don't think they'd let him haul glass. I understand, Kelly. You got bored with it, not booted. And I was talking to you a while ago. Thank you, Paul. He just put up the link for the Patreon page. Anybody wants to support the channel. Cutter, how's the house going, buddy? I hear my phone going off somewhere. Now, actually, I'm talking about old days trucking. You wouldn't know nothing about that, you damn rookie. Well, hauling glass can be very dangerous. Waiting on appraisal. I hate it when you're waiting on them banks. Yeah, I imagine that's what the appraisal's for. Oh, be quiet, phone. And I don't know what got my sinuses running. see. Somebody's sending messages. Oh, Stone Dead. Nah. I don't want to use that one. Oh, here's one where you sent me an album. Don't mind me, he sent me some pictures for that shirt. What, just the one picture? Come on now, you gotta do better than that. You put your foot on the brake and put it in the go. One of your favorites? It's too dangerous, Stone, and I bet they don't increase your money enough to make the danger worth it. We've lost a few drivers due to that glass hauling shit. Well, that depends upon your driving abilities, new. The surge in a tanker can get you. I watched an old boy in Georgia when I was had my own truck. I was running one load down to Savannah Port. I was going through a little town, and I was in the left lane. He's in the right lane. I was passing him because he was going mellow to keep that surge down. Car cut in front of him, then stood on the brakes for the next light. That surge damn near put him through their car. But if you got your tanker endorsement, you got a company that's got some good trainers, I'd be finding out what the experience level was of their trainers. There's a deal I was reading earlier today, right after I got here. The person was complaining because they was with a trainer being trained, and their truck went in the shop, which was an automatic. Neither one of them had the endorsements to drive a manual, and they was tripping. So I would suggest you have the manual and as many endorsements as you can get. Alright, let me know what you get. I think the glass is more dangerous. But I haven't hauled glass, dude. And I've only hauled a limited amount of coils. Well, not only do you shift with the flow, you got to learn to be real gentle. You don't act like one of these guys that thinks it's a NASCAR at every red light and just gouge it on it. That nonsense taking off fast and wait until last minute to stop, that's what gets that surge going. So you got to learn to be a smooth shifter. So if you've got a good trainer in there that'll jump your ass when you're not shifting smooth, then yeah, it could benefit you. Nomad, you still with us? Just the size of it and the way you have to haul it. They got a big old A-frame, and that glass is put on there, and then when you're unloading it, it's unloaded with a crane. My understanding, that's where most of our drivers got killed, was unloading it. So, I don't know. I ain't gonna pretend like I know a lot about it. $47,000 coil. Well, exactly, Stone. That's part of the problem. Is they are training everybody in automatic. I'd consider it new. Like I said, whatever company you're talking to, I would find out what their experience level is on their trainers. And find out that if you get a bad trainer, can you tell them, no, I want a better trainer. I want a different trainer. You can't say better. BBQ, I don't do hazmat anymore. That's just me. Okay, Nomad, you're still on here. Did you get a response from that guy we was talking about earlier? Right in the like button. I hear you. Well, Stone, we was talking. You was supposed to got me some information about that training the trainer stuff, where I might start getting set up to go do that. I bet you forgot, didn't you? Hey, get that dry marker you was talking about and write it up there on that windshield. Papa Joe honeydew list. You and Nomad and Paul. I would tell Carlos to, but he'd write it in Spanish and then he couldn't read it. I'm surprised he ain't jumped in here to be harassed. Mama's gone, so he might be playing. Oh, I don't know. Here in the next couple of years or so. I'm thinking about going and doing some real training and not in a truck, in a classroom. Depends on if I can get my smoking habit under control. It's only 'cause I love you, Pa. Can you feel the love? All right, Stone, be safe, brother. Uh-huh. Truck indeed. Yeah. Well, welcome to the live stream. Oh. Well, actually, me and Grandma was talking about going to a hypnosis or hypnotist and being hypnotized. Uh-huh. $18 years. I hear you. One of these days I hope to catch up to you. I started in, I think it was like 92 or some nonsense. Yeah, I bet. Well, you gotta have a mind for them to mess with first. See, and I don't have my back scratcher in this truck. Don't you know? Well, like I said, Paul, first you gotta have a mind. And y'all don't smoke near as bad as I do. So you still using those Julu or whatever? Jewel? How do you say that? Uh-huh. She's begging to bust them ears. I got back scratchers everywhere, and then when I'm at the house, I just start rubbing on the door frame. Why, like you like a damned old bear? I am. I'm a papa bear. Not Joe. You're talking about damned old hog jaw. He said that Juul, J-U-L-L, J-U-U-L, for the smoking thing. But if I'm teaching class, I don't think they would let me even hit on them things. Well, thank you, D. You've been going through my archives back through there? And once again, to all you new people, Sunday mornings, 9 a.m., I share a little bit of the Word. 9 a.m. Central Time. And I'd love to see some of y'all come in there. We visit for a few minutes, and once I get started on the Word, I don't go hollering howdy to everybody. So if you come in late, don't be offended. I do have people like Paul, JJ, whoever. There'll be different people in there to tell you howdy. Shut up, grab a hymnal, and sit down and hold on. Well, they might not tell you that part, but there's some days they should tell you fasten your seatbelt. How's that? That wasn't right, was it, Paul? They might. 9 a.m. Sunday morning, Central Time. We're working on a pretty good one for this Sunday. Paul and Nomad helping me do some research on it. I don't go quoting a whole bunch of Bible verses to you. That ain't me. I think this Sunday Paul's going to preach, ain't you, Paul? I keep trying to get him to. Yep, Smart Trucking. You can put the link up if you want there, Nomad. Yeah, we're talking about that Smart Trucking today. Ain't another old school that don't sugarcoat. So if you're looking for somebody to tell you what you want to hear, you got to find one of them rookie Democrat channels. No, Kelly. It'd be 7 a.m. West Coast. Boy, you've been out of trucking too long. That's how you found me, through Smart Trucking? Well, that's good to know. Tell him thank you next time you're in there. I watched a couple of his videos a couple of years ago, and I kind of liked what the man was saying and how he was saying it. But Hans, what's up? Joe, howdy. You're still not giving up? Well, Tanner, we can't never meet because then they'd call it Dumb and Dumber. All right, BB. Take it easy, man. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I was talking to Grandma a while ago after she woke me up. I told her I might well go on in and do one of these things. See if I could find anybody that was bored enough to come in. Hans, you might like the t-shirt we're going to have made. As soon as Stone gets me a picture that I want to use for it. We was talking the other day on a phone conference. Me, him, and I forget who was with us. And talking about truck drivers and people and whatnot. Old Stone, he says something to the effect of, I'm not that smart, you're just that stupid, or something to that ill. And he's like, oh man, I like that. You gotta make me a t-shirt. Well, let's see what we do. So we're gonna get a character picture of him for it. Hell, Paul, that ain't much of a compliment, dude. You need to get a life if you was watching the Democratic debate. You knew damn good and well what that was. President administration ain't doing no good. They like Russia. Russia interfered. The poor illegals. They're being race baited and hated, and we're going to forgive all your bills, and we're going to do better than a free Obama phone. We're going to give you, free. No, Paul. All right, good night, Tanner. You think the debate was Dumb and Dumber and Dumbest? JJ come in threatening us. Are you telling them good night, Nomad, or us good night? Are you leaving or saying adios to others? All right, Trucking D. Looking forward to seeing you Sunday morning, man. I seen that, Hans. Well, that's what they want to do, Joe. That's what they're talking about, but it ain't going to work. That's what I did a video about some of that here a week or so back. If they was going to get that stuff through, they would have got it through when Obama was in and they had the House and Senate. They couldn't get it through then. They damn sure ain't going to get it in now. That ain't nothing but a way of them attempting to buy votes. All they're doing is telling people that so that those that might get something will say, oh yeah, we need to get them in. If we get the Democrats in, then we might get more free money. Nah, don't worry about it, Hans. I'm the world's worst on spelling. I can read through most of it. Yep. My whole thing is they was wanting Trump to declare his money so bad. And I would have agreed for Trump to share his tax returns and all that if the Democrats would have shared theirs. If they would have made it where everybody had to show their stuff every year, I would have been fine with that. I would have loved to have seen some of them NASCAR jackets. And you know damn good and well that that's where they would have got it. Alright, do I want cantaloupe or strawberry? I think cantaloupe. Nah, cantaloupe might make for breakfast. So I'll do strawberry tonight. Yeah, I'm on that damn diet where I can't do sweets anymore, so and I ain't supposed to do the strawberry, the cantaloupe. Dustin, what's going on, brother? I'm just chilling, harassing people. Oh, it's an automatic. And it don't matter what it is. Hell, whatever it is, I can drive it. And for some of you new people, yeah, I've been known to eat during my videos. Well, Hans, if you'd watch some of my videos, I'd tell you how to do that. The easiest way for you to learn how to double clutch is to get you a plunger. You know, the bathroom plunger, preferably clean. Sit down in a chair, have that plunger there beside you, and just start practicing. It's like dancing. You got to get that rhythm. So using that plunger as a gear shift, you work that clutch in and the neutral, in and the gear. And just start practicing your double clutch and sitting right there in your dining room, kitchen, whatever, with that plunger there beside you. And nobody being around, you need to make truck noises. You can be a Caterpillar with Jake brakes. I don't know, Joe. Go to my Facebook page and shoot me a link to him. Well, downshifting, you get to make even louder noises. The only difference in downshifting is you get them RPMs up higher. But it's still the same basic thing. Yeah, I know, Sassy, you're preaching to the choir. How did I learn how? It's called with a backhand. I was told how to do it, and I went out, and if I screwed up, the old man right over and smacked me. Quit grinding them gears, boy. Tearing my transmission up. You're burning the clutch up. I'll never remember his name, Joe, being honest with you. Plum Owl, what's up? Strawberries, man. I had to divorce little Debbie, remember? Well, now I got a strawberry thing tonight. But I didn't get no little Debbies. I did good. Good advice there, old man. Who was that asking about the shifting? Read Nomad's comment. Breaking the habit of pushing the clutch to the floor was hard for me. Add a roll of toilet paper to your plunger and use it for a clutch. Practice not squishing it. I ain't exactly sure what he means there, but yeah, you don't push your clutch all the way to the floor. You're barely engaging it. So don't think you're going to the floor like you do in a regular car. It's a two-stage clutch. It has a clutch brake on it. So the top of it is where you shift. When you go all the way down, that's for only when you're stopped. If you go all the way down when you're driving, you're going to burn out your clutch brake. That's why if you ever hear one of these trucks set still and you hear them grinding, their clutch brakes done been burned out. They didn't know how to shift right. Somebody did. Well, what I was telling you about the toilet plunger and sitting there practicing, that's for your rhythm. You got to sit there and get your rhythm down. Eddie, what's up? Scott, what's going on? Well, Nomad, you're not using the plunger as a clutch. You're using it as a gear shift. But yeah, you can use a roll of toilet paper and set it down so that you learn how to gentle. But technically, if you go doing that, they don't went too deep. You want to use the top of your clutch for changing gears. That's up to you, Hans. It's a matter of until you start getting it down right. I'm in Shreveport, Dustin. Yeah, I broke my truck. Oh, I understand, Nomad. You know, they weren't too bad, but they really didn't take care of that sweet tooth I had going on. What do you mean this time? What are you trying to say, Scott? It's a wiring issue from the factory. Well, good, Cutter. Cutter's telling you I took Papa Joe up on this plunger practice. I just used the 2x2 I had handy, but either way it helped build the muscle memory and made my first experience driving pretty good. There you go. Well, that's a good idea, Joe. Clutch to neutral, clutch to gear. If you say that sentence, that is the speed at which a double clutch happens. I hadn't thought of that, Joe. That's good advice. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Peterbilt. Well, I was talking to Larry last night. I told him it was a damn good time to buy a W9. Get a real truck, not a plastic throwaway Pete. That depends on what state you're in. Some states are illegal. Them Papa Joe cigarettes. Oh, wait a minute. This is Pall Mall. You can get it most any state. Damn it. Blew a guy's mind today. We got talking about smoking pot. And I let him know that these states that are passing it for recreational and medical, if you will study in your the laws that they're proposing, you'll see that every damn one of them is putting in the background, they want to take your guns. So if you want medical marijuana or buy it for recreation, you have to give up your gun rights. Damn it, Cutter. That's a good way for getting cut off for life, dude. I ain't got patience for teaching nothing, man. Well, mine ain't an easy fix. They're having to tear the whole sleeper out of mine to chase down an electrical problem. They know it's back there. So they've got mine tearing it all apart. Exactly, there's always a catch. Well, you know, the Constitution protects our gun rights. However, if you're willing to give up your gun rights so you can smoke a little pot, they're willing to take them. And unfortunately, there's many that will. Recap, sometime you're going to have to share your channel with me. If you have, I missed it. I have to go check you out. That's about it, Nomad. Ah, hell, they're damn near all plastic throwaway trucks anymore, Scott. I ain't impressed with none of these new trucks. And my understanding, my old W9s, they're making so few of them, you gotta get on a waiting list. Now, I can't do it during the videos, and when I watch them later, they don't show your comments. Now, maybe if you'll make a comment in the after the video goes up, if you'll make a comment on it, then I might be able to. So after we're done with the live stream and all that, just go in and make some comment, great video or whatever, so to put that up. Then I might be able to check you out. Hans, I had other people tell me that, and I'd make the same deal with you I told them I'd make. You come up with the money to start the school and I'll run it. I know what the insurance costs for me as an owner-operator, and it was pretty expensive. I can only imagine what it would cost to have rookies out there. Well, if you got it, buddy, contact me. We'll talk. We'll start our own little private school. My son has the catch to starting your own school. You have to have somebody with the educational paper that can be a teacher. And Little Joe's got that. My boy's got that. He's going up for his PhD, people. He'll be starting his PhD program here in, what, a month or so. Proud as hell of that boy. Recap's been on here for quite a while, Nomad. And actually, I think they started their videos after doing this, or being on my channel. That's why I want to check them out. Picking up a fresh trainee tomorrow. Have you been turning your trainees onto my channel? No, my son's not a truck driver. His philosophy is, well, all three of my boys, they all said, Dad, why do we want to do something? We grew up here and you cuss. So they were smart enough to stay away. Brian, how you doing? Well, you caught one tonight, you lucky rascal. Well, you have to find out what school or what company he's with, but that is common practice for you to already know a trainer and to go to that company and request it. That is not unheard of. But the thing is, and it ain't nothing against Recap at all. I don't know what kind of driver they are or trainer. But the problem out here is that we have rookies training rookies. So if you're thinking of getting into trucking, you need to find out what kind of experience their trainers have. Just like I was telling them earlier on the tanker. You need to know what kind of experience their trainers have. And the easiest way to do that is during the course of your conversation, ask them, how long do I have to be driving for you before I can become a trainer? And if they tell you 3 months or 6 months, you should be scared of the trainer you're going to get. Now on Recap's situation, you can probably click on his icon, go to his channel, and if you have a good bullshit meter to find out if they're bullshitting you or not, you can watch some of their videos and see if they got a clue or not. And like I said, that ain't nothing against Recap. I ain't seen his videos. I ain't seen his driving. I ain't seen his training. I'm just using him for an example since you brought him up. There you go. Now, they won't let me train over here. You wouldn't like me for a trainer, dude. You know, I might act like a nice guy on here, but I tell you something a couple of times and then you keep doing it, you're probably not going to like the ass chewing you get. Oh, I like that. You got to have 5 years over there before you can train. And they've been driving since '84. They got at least 20 miles under the belt. Well, go watch some of the videos. They've been driving since '84. They're getting ready to retire. 240 trucks ain't small in my book. What all you guys do there, recap? Then the main question is Houston in your routes? Because I'm always looking. And I might get you to train me. What do you think? Okay, you're at least 70. I hear you. Reefer, hazmat, and tanker. Well, I don't do hazmat. Depends on what you're doing in the tanker. The reefer sucks. It depends on the pay on how bad the reefer sucks. But I know reefer means cold storage and grocery warehouses. And we both know what that means. Well, like I just said, reefer means grocery warehouses and cold storage. Both of them have a history of you having to wait forever. It ain't nothing to have a 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. appointment. And the majority of them, it's a minimum of 4-hour unload. And in this day of electronic logs, that time you're sitting around and just eating up your 14-hour clock. Which if you don't know better, you say, well, you got 14 hours, 4 hours ain't bad. Yeah, it is. But if you get a company that compensates you, well, if you're doing rarely more than 2 hours, it's improved a lot since I was out there. You must not do Walmart. What time of night is it? 10:34. I wonder if Grandma went to bed yet. Sending Grandma a love note. Come on. See, that's how you keep a relationship. Always flirting with them. Well, that ain't bad, recap. Y'all do Houston? Yeah, that's how we are over here. We don't take too many Walmart loads. We got, one right up there by Kelly. I got to go visit Kelly a time or two on a Walmart load. But rarely do we take them because of their nonsense. Yeah, exactly, Joe. Back in the paper day. Yeah. It was amazing back in the paper day how fast Walmart could get you unloaded. I showed many a half hour and an hour unloads at Walmart. And then my paperwork conveniently got put in the mail. We thought we were doing something back then, right? We didn't realize they could pull them fuel receipts and all that other stuff when they went to the office, bill of lading and match it against our logs. Oops. Yeah, Grandma going to bed. Uh-huh. Now, where you at now, recap? I want to come over there just so you can trade me. Now, Nomad, you met Grandma. You better be careful. That old woman, she dead-eye when it comes to shooting people like you. And you a big target. Rochester, Minnesota. What up, John Kip? Well, from what I hear, you're a good trainer. I tell you what, buddy of mine, Chris, we ran the trade show freight together out of Atlanta. He's got more time out here than me, probably 8 years, maybe even more than that. So when the company sold out, we all lost our jobs. He started looking for a job. And I forget who it was, C.R. England or somebody like that. He was wanting to start staying more local. And he called him up. And he had like 20 plus years experience and all this. And they're telling me he's going to have to retrain. He like, say, what? Good driving record and all this stuff. Why do I need to retrain? Well, you've created bad habits. How the hell do you know that? You ain't even seen me drive. Well, we just know you've created bad habits, and we got to have one of our guys retrain you. Hey, how's this for a bad habit? Click. Yeah. Oh, he was a hothead. He still is. He's one of them you don't want to get him going on the politics. Actually, Nomad, it's not 5 miles an hour. My understanding is if your wheel makes a complete revelation, if you start rolling at all, it's supposed to click you over to the drive line, is what I understood the new regulations are going to be, or the however you want to say that. So you're creeping around in the truck stop to get up to the fuel island, take care of morning duty and all that. Nah, he's on a little bit of time off. He's at his house right now, kicking back. You know better than that. Grandma been married to a truck driver. She knows y'all lie and I tell the truth. If Papa Joe said it, it must be true. Well, it's getting pretty long tonight. We're near an hour and a half. I like how people just drop out and don't even say bye. Probably the same ones that dropped in and didn't say howdy. Oh, me, oh my. Well, I got a couple of videos I need to watch. Well, they're misspoken about the 5 miles per hour, to my understanding. Now, a big company like y'all's, they're probably in the know, but before we get off here, Nomad, let me look and see if that video you was telling me about came through or not. Well, it ain't on this one. Well, there's a picture you sent me and Paul. Yeah. Let me try the other one then. That's the one you sent me on, what's his name up there? There's a picture of the fish. See, folks, he's paying kids to let him take pictures of his fish. But at least the kids are making money around there. I didn't get that video you said you sent me about the New York deal. Oh, you might want to try to send that one again. Hurricane, howdy. Don't recall seeing you. Welcome to the live stream. Hi and bye, huh? Sitting in the back listening. Hi and bye. The one about the New York stuff, dude. Jeff, howdy. I think I've seen Jeff in here before. John, howdy, howdy. I'm in Shreveport at the Petro. Oh, goodness. Well, folks, I'm about to cut this rascal off. Yeah, we push an hour and a half. That's getting long, a little long and drug out. Good night, John. So I appreciate y'all coming in. I really do. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Time. Please join us. We'll have a little bit of the word. You'll be at the fish house. I hear you. All right, folks. Y'all remember, God loves you. So do I. Y'all have a blessed evening now. Thanks for joining me.